Ladies, gentlemen, esteemed non-binaries, Trashkin, all good evening and welcome to Trash Tier Gaming. I'm your humble host, Rasp Trashbear, and today we're getting back into Skyrim, Thieves' Life, my penalty round of Skyrim, where I'm forbidden the use of anything apart from daggers. Bows and crossbows are only allowed against dragons in terms of direct damage. And the only magic's forbidden to me is that of staves, and wouldn't you know it, invisibility. And of course, no fast travel, so I'm hoofing it from A to B. The only fast travel available to me of a kind is carriages, which of course cost gold unless you buy one. Which I should really settle on a steward. For Winstead, alas and alack, here I am. Oh, Android's still hanging around. Alright. We're just gonna meander back over to Solitude and catch ourselves a ride back to Whiterun. Since I don't want to walk back to Whiterun. Again. Oh, hey, boys. Safe
Fortune
travels.
smiles upon this meeting.
I don't often see the carriages in transit, but it's always nice to find them out on the road. You know, I was expecting to deal with more dragons having to hoof it from A to B. Oh, that's right, we got that side quest. I should look into that side quest after a minute here. With the Empire Trading Company and such. Yo, Whiterun, and step on it.
I can take you to... Where do you want to go?
Again, Whiterun.
Climb and back and we'll be off.
Lovely.
It's almost getting downright hot now.
You don't say. Hadn't noticed. Alright. Into the Battle of Whiterun we go. Where stuff is going to be pretty much useless, but it might be doing my one-handed weapons proficiency a few favors, which, unfortunately, apart from Armsman, I don't really need to go that far up in it. The rest aren't really of major advantage to me. Although, if you're a swords type, them Severin Strikes routine. Let's see here. Brain. Not you. One-handed. Axes. Bladesman. 10% of doing critical. Weirdly enough. Savage Strike, the chance to decapitate your enemies. The nice thing about decapitating enemies is they tend not to get back up as reanimated baddies. It's a nice advantage if you gotta deal with a lot of mages. Right? Just gotta see our old buddy up at Dragon's Reach and see about getting him on the side of the Empire. Which is gonna be real funny in a minute, but... Aha. Alright, Talos. Good word to Talos. How's it going?
Heard they're reforming the Dawn Guard. Vampire hunters or something. In the old
May the
fort
gods
that
watch over your...
No doubt requesting to garrison his men in my castle.
How many times must I deny him?
You're gonna want to hear him out on this one.
Out with it.
Ulfric plans
see.
to attack Whiterun.
Give the papers to my steward. Don't be daft. Just give me the These are interesting reports. Proventus, what do you make of all this? If Ulfric were to attack Whiterun,
As in all things, Lord, caution. I urge us to wait and see.
Pray wait.
I'm of a mind with Irileth.
I agree.
It's time to act.
You plan to march on Windhelm?
I'm not a fool, Proventus. I mean, it's time to challenge Ulfric to face me as a man, or to declare his intentions.
He'll do no such thing.
He was rather straightforward with Torrig.
Torrig? He simply walked up to the boy and murdered him.
That boy was High King of Skyrim.
I'm not the High King, but neither am I a boy. If Ulfric wants to challenge my rule in the old way, let him. Though I suspect he'll prefer to send his storm cloaks to do it for him.
True, he's already proven his personal strength. Now he seeks to prove his armies.
Then might I urge you to consider General Tullius's request? I mean, if you are bent on offending Jarl Ulfric.
Ulfric is the one who has offended. But Proventus has a point. Ulfric has made it clear. In his mind, to refuse his claim is to side with the Empire.
And what harm is there in letting a few legionnaires die in place of your own men?
It seems cowardly.
Was it cowardly then to accept the white gold concordat?
This again. That was different. Was I given a chance to object to the terms of the treaty? No. The Jarls weren't asked. We were told. And we had to like it.
The chests of gold didn't hurt.
Damn it. This isn't about gold.
It's time to decide.
Lord, wait. Let us see if Ulfric is serious.
Oh, he's serious. But so am I.
Finally.
You there. I have a message for you to deliver to our friend, the esteemed Jarl of Windhelm.
Uh-huh.
Deliver this axe to Ulfric Stormcloak.
You want I should put it in his head?
How long have you been in Skyrim? Yes. Give the man my axe. If he returns it to you, it means we have business to settle. If he keeps it, then we are at peace.
Should I say
Men
anything?
who understand one another need not waste words. There are but a few simple truths behind one warrior giving another his axe. Ulfric will know my meaning.
Understood.
Good. Good. Proventus, bring me my pen and the good parchment. Now, if you don't mind, I've got a... Yes, to General Tullius. I need to make a few things clear before I accept these legionnaires of his.
Yeah, I should check some settings. Yeah, I'll be right back, Trashkin. Huh, what do you know? I had voice slightly lower than max. Go figure. Like my problem isn't the quality of audio, it's the volume of the audio a lot of the time. Whoa. Heck was that? That was a weird quick.
Of our own corruption, while you have ascended from the dung of mortality, and now walk among...
Be glad you're here.
Okay, we've established the priest does, or the priest does not sleep. Well, let's get ourselves on over. Fortunately, we can hop another carriage. As we all remember the eventful walk. The first time I went to Windhold. Well, Trashkin, you might be asking yourself, Rast, why don't you become proficient in Elder Scroll lore? And my natural reaction is, Elder Scroll lore is fun, but it's also a trip.
Need a ride? Where do you want to go?
Windhelm, please.
Climb and back, and we'll be off.
Lovely.
Oh, steady.
Ah. Don't think we even lost a day. 4 in the morning. Not the best time to wake somebody and hand them an axe, but... I can think of worse ways to start the day. Come to think of it, I have no idea they have an apothecary around here. I do still have that spare water-breathing potion on me, though the hell of it is, most alchemy shops don't have enough gold on hand without the merchant routine. Like, general goods shops might have enough gold on hand, but, you know, selling one item sounds real efficient until you can only sell the one item. How's it going?
Don't think you can barter. Ulrich won't give us a straight answer.
He's a true Nord. He'll come around.
Whatever you've heard I can do is so proud of me.
Speaking of which...
We've intercepted
Yes,
couriers from
make it quick. I'm a busy man. Is that so? Oh, you're quite brave to carry such a message. It's a pity you've chosen the wrong side. You can return this axe to the man who sent it, and tell him he should prepare to entertain visitors. I expect a great deal of excitement in the city of Whiterun in the near future. I have shown the people that when our Jarls drink the Empire's milk, I must now show them the path that will lead us back to our strength.
Okay.
There's
That
no
explains the
progress
milk
without sacrifice.
drinker
No
wisecrack.
wheat without threshing the chaff. The Empire and the Jarls who back them must be swept away. The people demand it. I demand it. Sooner than... And what would you have me do?
If he's not with us, he's against
How's it going?
needs a favor, he has it. Anyone else better pay well for the service.
Well, you have a nice life.
I find
We got a nickname for anyone who trifles with us guards here in Windhelm. Suicide.
Well, isn't that great? And the guards are corrupt. Go figure.
poor old woman.
Hold on. Later. Later, my favorite pickpocket. But it's not an accusation. She's the best pickpocket of the game, as far as I know.
What is it? Dragons?
Nope. Anything good on you? Hey! Do 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 do.
The Imperials think we need their laws.
Windhelm Stables key. Yoink. Do 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 do. Remember right? Yeah, there we go. How am I doing on weight? Fair to middling, okay.
Can take you to... Where do you want to go?
Whiterun and step on it.
Climb and back, and we'll be off. Nice weather for a ride. Hope it lasts.
Yeah, it's cold and miserable. Perfect for a wagon ride. Well, let's go see the Jarl and get ready for the tap dance. Yeah, da 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 da.
Stay
Hey,
out of
boys.
trouble, Nord.
Lucky you got a partner. Get it down, da da da.
You're someone who can get things done. The finest weapons and armor.
Ah, I see. I can't sell anything I
Don't forget to
lifted
check inside the shop if you
till
need.
I get the fence ability in merchant. Ah. So there's almost not a point to stealing gear unless you use it, and even using it,
Cloud District very often?
if you get the sundry checked by guards, you're out of luck. Wow, that's tricky.
It's no fun getting pushed around all the time.
No, it's not. We'll work on that later, buddy. Much later. Ah, in the map room
Another
again.
wanderer here to lick my father's boots. Good job.
Take a moment to breathe, soldier.
But, sir.
Breathe.
The outer walls are strong. If we can hold them there.
They have
Damn it. Where did they get catapults? The city walls are already falling apart as it is.
My scouts tell me they're loading them with fire.
Oh, joy.
He wants to take my city. Walls intact.
The men will be fighting in flames.
My men are fearless. It's the Imperial milk drinkers I'm worried about.
If you prefer, I can take my men and leave.
No, of course not.
I've got to ask.
Don't let me down, Scipius.
What exactly
Need
is
to
wrong
set
with
up water
milk?
brigades to combat the flames.
Already taken care of.
You Imperials are efficient. I'll give you that. How long until they arrive?
Sir.
Not long. They're hiding in the countryside.
Damn it. What's he waiting for?
Sir?
What?
Sir, they're on the move. They'll be at the gates at any moment.
Why didn't you say so immediately?
Sir, I tried.
This is it. Time to see what these You've returned with my axe. As soon as you left, I sent word to General Tullius, who's been kind enough to lend us some of his troops, and Legate Scipius here. Let Ulfric try to make it past our combined forces. I'll turn you back over to your legion. Legate Scipius will have use for you. Gods be with us all. No doubt, he thought it was the only Ulfric storm. Do you think Ulfric really cares about Skyrim's independence, or the welfare of its people? I promise you, he doesn't. He's nothing more than a barbarian renegade, whose lust for power has cost the lives of countless innocents. Mutual advantage. Any fool can see that. For centuries, we have benefited from the Empire's protection, and prosperous trade with the South. In exchange, the people of Cyrodiil sleep peacefully, knowing their northern border is guarded by the fiercest warriors in all Tamriel.
Square deal.
With good planning and constant vigilance. Even now, my court wizard, Farengar, we must also... But our greatest weapon? Until brave heroes step forward
Men
to
are
destroy
already
these
gathering at the
monsters.
gates.
Move it,
Cephas?
soldier. Spread the word. Go, go, go!
If you don't mind. Oblivion, take them.
The Stormcloaks are here, in force. Get down to the front line. This is it.
Auxiliary reporting for
Must hold
battle.
the city. Now move it.
Did I even kick anything over? No, smooth. That'll never happen again. Ah, hell. Time to earn our pay. Wait, do we even get paid as an auxiliary yet? Take cover. I got this. Hey, Lydia. Could you hold the fort down here? Appreciate it.
This is an important day for the Empire and for the Legion, and for all of Skyrim. This is the day we send a message to Ulfric Stormcloak and the rebel Jarls who support him. But make no mistake, what we do here today, we do for Skyrim and for people. Ready now! Everyone with me! For... Stay sharp. The waiting, the insufferable waiting.
Die, rebel! I'm going to put you down.
Please! Enough! That's all you've got? You're one of the sun archers over there.
That's the best you can do. That's it. That's all you...
Well, since we're on the timer there, I will happily take all the steel arrows I can carry.
Time to finish this.
Alright, I changed into alt.
Can't leave it.
Oh, potion time. why not? Die! Everything's on fire, but we won!
Everyone, on me! The Jarl wishes to speak.
Oh, lovely.
With your victory here today, even as the gods revel in your honor. They already sing of your valor and skill. The halls of Sovngarde are no doubt ringing with your praises. In defeating these storm-cloaked traitors, you have proven the hollowness of their cause and the fullness of your hearts. The citizens of Whiterun are forever in your debt. But Ulfric will not stop here. No, he will continue to strike out against any true Nord who remains faithful to the Empire. He will continue to sow discord and chaos wherever he can. And so, we must, each one of us, continue to fight this insurrection, lest our fallen brothers have died for naught. Lest our honor be lessened, should we allow these bloodthirsty beasts to prowl our lands. Carry on, men. My gratitude and blessings go with you. For Whiterun.
Good speech.
For the Empire.
Well, I suppose Tully's is gonna want to hear about this.
You made it. I was sure I'd find you face down in the dirt. I'm pretty sure I killed more than you. I was counting.
We both know that's not true, Hadwin, buddy. Funny, but not true. What a day, eh? Oh. Well, since it's free stuff. It's not every day the game just hands you free stuff. I'm happy to make a short sell run here. Well, let's make sure I got all the remainder corpses. Only 3 corpses worth? Alright. Oh. I spoke too soon for it. Well, Trashkin, I won't make you deal with me selling off sundry corpse loot. Yeah, I think that's everybody. Alright. Quick pause while I see my favorite blacksmith. Well, after turning a quick profit, all that's left to do is to get ourselves back to solitude. Pretty sure. Yeah, forget the... Yep, solitude. Well, that's the Battle Right run for you. Oh, son of a... I'll give it an hour. Alright, fine. I guess I'm walking. It's not ideal, but it'll do. Sometimes, despite your best planning, you just wind up taking a stroll. Well, there go the antler, boy. An antler. You gonna land or what, buddy? Anytime now. Oh, irons. You know, that is not quite befitting a dragon fight. Let's see, we got Elvin. Gish. Do I still have them Dwarven lying around? Ah, yes I do. We're gonna go with our pile of plentiful steel, though. I never know if these things are gonna fight me or not. Ay, ay, ay. Alright. Hold on. Did that just... Pick a direction, game. Pick a direction. Alright, still no cart, though. Okay. Fine and dandy. I don't need no stinking cart. I'm just hot-footed across. See what we see. Enjoy. My favorite meandering point in the game. I'm particularly fond of the Plains of Whiterun because it's pretty easy to get from A to B. How to get lost in? Though there's an awful lot to bump up against too. Okay, boys, let's get this over with. Whoa, 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 whoa! Oh. I thought I heard you. Alright, let's dance. There we go. I need pretty much none of this, but I'm going to save that saber cat pelt. I'm pretty sure I got a place for that. Back home. Well, let's see here. I'm not going down there. That looks like mud crab territory to me. Don't need to avoid all the fights. Just some. Just in case. Don't mind if I do. Just ignore the sound of industry. I should really do another iron to silver run. Heaven knows I've been neglecting my smithing skill. Radon's Retreat. Why is that name familiar? Hey, hang on just a tick, Trashkin. Well, Trashkin, I've got some egg on my face. I could have reported to the Jarl of Whiterun first thing, and I did not. Which, fortunately, is what saves are for. So we'll just turn ourselves right around and take care of that. Doop, 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 doop. Oh, that's what I waited an hour. Let's see. Quests. I'm still a derp. How you doing, champ?
I'm pretty sure I killed more than you. I was young.
Heard they're reforming the Dawn Guard. Vampire hunters or something in the old fort near Riften. Might consider joining
Incidentally.
Thank you for your role in all of this. It'd be my honor should you decide to make Whiterun your home. Speak with Preventus. He'll make the necessary arrangements.
Already have.
Now, if you don't mind, I've got a city to keep.
Right. Report to Tellius.
What is it?
Do. Well, actually, first, let's make sure. Okay, report. Great. Grant. There's no need for further action there. Unfortunately, I am still stuck a-walking. Well, you gain some progress, you lose some progress sometimes, Trashkin. What can I tell you? So, funnily enough, Hearthfire didn't add player homes. Player homes were always present, but build your owns were... There were free holds where homes simply were not available. And that's what Hearthfire took care of, along with adding a few new ingredients and such. Still really wish I could just whack that with an axe and get me a tusk. Maybe a mace. Perhaps a pry bar. Maybe some lockpicks. Alright. Just... Wait, that's right, I found an iron. I'm down a saber tooth pelt. Ah, well. That's fine. What was lost can be found again. If nothing else, I can get that iron ore. Heaven knows, I need to do an iron ore to gold ore routine back home. Work on my smithing. Ah, yes, there it is. So the retreat is familiar to me because, shocker, I've been there before. Not in this playthrough. That reminds me I should see about researching what contributes to fortified barter for alchemy ingredients and zero in on those. We might have some lying about, though. Well, I'm not doing a dungeon while I'm traveling, but I'll happily pick up some more iron ore while I'm traveling. I wonder how many people get sweaty enough to re-roll mining nodes. I mean, don't get me wrong, if you need a diamond, etc., like, I get it. Just, you know, feels like a bit much. I wonder if anybody's done a guide to every overworld mining node. Is that a thing? 'Cause if so, I haven't found it. There's a mouse. Yeah, you can find mining nodes outside. Go to a mine is usually the advice I get. I wonder how regeneration for world nodes works as opposed to instances, because I know instances are in about 30 days between. Oh, how's it going, K-Bear? Come to think of it, haven't I been here before? Could have sworn. Yeah. Must be gameritis. I'll be taking that. And those. And all of that. Unlucky. Horse meat, huh? Mind if I do? Couldn't think of this. Wouldn't be a bad spot for a nap. Gotta keep our learning ratio up, don't you know? Alright, fine, left. These are depth blocks, I tell ya. Perfect. Woo! Emerald, stamina poison. Don't mind if I do. Argonian accounting. Yoink. Orcish bow, huh? Yoink. You had taste for a poacher. Yeah, why not? They're free, they're here. Yeah, I should really take some time and figure out what ingredient do for barter. Oh, hey, did I check that? No, it's not checkable. Alright. No, I've been thinking the next challenge run will most likely be another challenge run, but with all the Create Club stuff in. With the Anniversary Edition. Oh. A few more of those never hurt. How's it going? Huh, well, whatever it is, we're practically on top of it. Oh, hey, there it is. Trellos. What's upping? Hello? Free traveler.
You're dead.
You Drella? Yep. Wow! Well, fortunately, we jump back in with me opening the door. Turns out Drell's a little bit of a madman. Grilled Lakes. Nearn Root, Tundra Cauldron, Death Bell, Fly Amita. This dude's a brewing up poisons. Okay, good to know. I will deal with this particularly ornery mage at a later date. Aw, man. Here we go. I don't care about you. I want you to know this on a deep and personal level. Cross-stricken, eh? Alright, well, this is gonna make life difficult. Let's burn some food. Why not? Alright, potion time. Potion time again. Ah, missed the easy shot. Get it, I'm gonna invest heavier in alchemy one of these days. Oh. And dragons get kill animations too. So do the bandits. Well, welcome to Skyrim. What can I say? That's a funny one. Oh yeah, I get unlucky twice. Well, this is our life now. Alright, Forsworn are... Wow, Forsworn arrows are terrible. But they're free. Let's see, steel sits at 10, 12, etc. I'm willing to sacrifice some of the good elvish arrows. Like I said, druggies get insta-kill animations. Welcome to Skyrim. See why I get a little frustrated with dragon fights now? That's gonna happen a lot if you play a squishier character. Especially if you're running around in under-upgraded armor. Brain. Oh, right. Don't forget I have marked for death. Gotta remember to use that. That went fairly well. Whoa! Oh, life just got more complicated. I'll just kill a bear and dragon. Fine. This is no problem at all. perfect. So the bear did nothing to shield me from the dragon. Ah, I'm still on iron. Hey, more archery. Let's blow for the food. Eat somewhere you'll gain cabbage. And I picked a good time to move back. Definitely plenty of room for more potions in my stomach. Yoink! Take all of that, thank you, and your soul! Anytime now. Where's my quickening dragon? Well, that'll happen. Or do you just count as still in motion? Well, I can't drag it, so... Well, that's just my life. What can you do? Sometimes the dragon falls funny and doesn't cough up the soul. I gotta love you, Trashkin. That's the first time I have noticed that happen. Oh, hello. Are you an Iron Vein? Oh, Corundum. Oh, I'll take it. Not like Corundum grows on trees. Of course, you might ask, Russ, why do you run up and buy out the supply of stuff that you can't use in smithing yet? To which I would reply, eventually, Trashkin. Eventually. There's a lot of perk points to gather. Although the one thing in Ars Metallique that I am not especially fond of is probably gaining smithing for mining. Woo! Got lucky on that one. stay down. Right, potions. Wait, forget potions. I got magic. In every spell school, you can spec into dual casting with it and up the potency at slightly greater mana cost, but there are, of course, bigger problems to have. Now, the downside of casting without specializing in illusion is the spell glow gives you away if you're a sneak. I've mentioned that a few times. Later on, you can get silent spell if you're willing to max out and drop some perks in the illusion tree, which isn't too hard to do. It's just time consuming. You just need the right spell, a crowd, and a lot of patience. Huh. Ooh, moonstone. Don't mind if I do. Well, this return trip's taking longer than expected, but that's Skyrim for you. You got a plan, you know what you're doing, and by gum, you're gonna get there. Oh hey, I bet, yeah, some of that regrew. I bet there's time to make a mining stop. Okay. Well, we'll just hit up the Ironbreaker and the Quicksilver while we're here in Morphall. Pop round home to drop off the goods, and then pop into Solitude proper to report to Tellius. This is gonna work out great! And drop off some of our stolen goods for obvious reasons. I'll show you the layout and then I'll get to it. It's been a while. Wait, the Ironbreaker's a town over, isn't it? Brain. Give me the local map. Yeah. Oh, hey! Oh, those are fungals. You'd think there'd be some Nordic barnacles around here. Alas and alack. Let's see here. Alright, there was at least one iron vein in that cairn, but that seems hardly worth the time. I suppose we could see if anything grew back here. Then again. Well, why not take a peek? Oh yeah, some grew back here. Good to know. Can always go get that spare iron if needs be. Come to think of it, if that grew back, then Ember definitely grew back. That can definitely be on the to-do list then. Yeah, I'll worry about popping back to home After I get this done. We should focus on Progreso, of course. Ah, there we are. Well, man, I'm right next to home. Go figure. As I know this is a random encounter section, I am going to approach with all due caution. I'm thinking of it. This seems like a good spot. What the what? This seems slightly unbalanced. Okay. Oh yeah, nothing left for food. Okay. Yeah! Ooh! Huh. They drop minerals. Good to know if I find a spot they spawn regularly. Well, that was an oddly worthwhile fight. Alright, we just gotta... work our way on over. You know, weirdly enough, I would expect there to be a mineral deposit around here. An ore vein of some varietal. But my ore sense hasn't been known to be particularly good. Incidentally, dear modders, that would be a terrific perk I'd buy into. Ore sense. More likely not to just walk by ore. There's the goal. Alright, just do the slide. Gotta be very careful sliding down vertical surfaces in Skyrim. They are likely to injure you, more so than any dragon or troll. The troll you have a fighting chance with, the dragon you have a fighting chance with, but gravity and a steep drop depends on the day of the week. Sometimes you get lucky, sometimes you get dead. Oh, right. Overshot a little bit. Why not? Yoink. Ah, solitude.
I've been looking for you. Got something I'm supposed to deliver. Your hands only.
Okay.
Let's see here. I've got a letter and a lot of gold. Something about it being your, inheritance. Oh, and sorry for your loss.
What?
Looks like that's it. Got to go.
Letter? Gold? Huh? Yep, okay. Vespa, in the name of Jarl Borgulf the Greater, it is worth great regret that we inform you, Servio Plagas' death. The deceased has bequeathed you a measure of inheritance in the amount of 100 gold pieces. The Jarl's court has levied an amount of 10 gold pieces from the sum as the lawfully and honorably due tax. The remainder has been commended of you and trusting carrier for deliverance. Well, all the Jarl's court grieves with you on this day. We rejoice in the knowledge that the deceased was in possession of dear friends and wealth to communicate unto them. May this lawfully bestowed inheritance prove as a reminder of your enduring faith in one another and the Jarl's beneficence accorded unto you. Huh. That's odd. I didn't know I had any relatives here. Oh, right. Hawks.
What do you need?
Oh, right.
You can sell off that junk at bits and pieces.
Why, how did you know I'm a collector of junk? Must be talking about all the pelts I picked up. Oh wait, I didn't pick up pelts this time.
The winking skeever's got warm beds and cold mead. You look like you could use both.
So
Okay, no negatives.
to report?
By defeating Ulfric at Whiterun, we have solidified the allegiance of the Jarl.
Mm-hmm.
Perhaps the Stormcloaks will soon lose heart for this little rebellion of theirs once and for all.
It's looking roughly
I'm promoting
50-50.
you to Quester.
Huh.
Take this blade, a symbol of your new station and responsibility. I'll keep an eye on your progress. The Empire rewards excellence, and so do I.
What are my new
You'll be
orders, sir?
wasted as a regular soldier. I have special plans for you. You'll be of greater use to me with greater flexibility. Make your way to our hidden military camp in the Pale. Rika will have important tasks for you, and will need you when we reclaim the capital.
Understood.
You'll be doing whatever Rika tells you to do.
Ah, so like now.
I expect you to find creative ways to disrupt the Stormcloaks along the way. God
Sir,
be
yes,
with
sir.
you.
Well, Rika? Man, I was hoping to at least get a congratulations before you kick me in the ass. Ah, well. Reminds me, is everything still stealable here? Pro tip for those of you a little light on Quicksilver. Believe it or not, I had a lot of trouble finding mines back in the day. So, I spent a lot of time creep crawling around, sundry to-dos like this. Seeing what, loose bits of goods I could, pocket and make off with. Some free advice.
Empress cousin Vittoria Vici is getting married soon.
Huh.
Reception will be public. Anyone in Solitude can attend.
I'm pretty sure one of these days I'm going to be high enough rank that I can just lift that, but... Oh, there's also a fair bit of iron and a little bit of Quicksilver here, I think. Well, if nothing else, a fair bit of iron and steel. Well, let's see. Pale proper. Hey, not far off from my home. Not far off at all. How's my carry capacity doing? Pretty good. Let's see if that clear ever pops off of Amber. Alright, we've cleared that. Let's consider Morphal's. Alright, Morphal doesn't have a clear on it either. Or Morphal doesn't have a clear on it. Huh. Fascinating. Wonder if that refreshes or if it's just there permanently. Alright, I should visit Hall of the Vigilant one of these days. Well, back to business for us. Should really settle on a steward.
You can sell off that junk at bits and pieces.
Come to think of it, should also take some of those iron bars, turn out some nails, and finish up those beds. I already need sawn logs.
Disrespect the law and you disrespect...
How am I doing on gold? Fair to middling. Well, I'm all for heading home most of the time, so... I've got to start avoiding that big pile of rock. That rock arch. That base is, hazardous as hell, man. Like, I've gotten Falamored to death. I've nearly gotten gargoyled to death. It's a problem. Should check on the fish hatchery while I'm at it. Pardon me. I know there's a fishing bit in the creative mod. I'm of two minds to add it or not, but... It does add a new varietal dagger, but at this point... It's basically a step between, Elven and Steel, I think. It's nice. It's a very cool idea. They add also Nordic hero items, which basically you go fishing and if you find a Nordic dagger, which they added, you can upgrade that to a Nordic hero dagger, which is slightly better and a bit lighter if you care about such things. Got a good attack power to weight ratio, apparently. Wait, not that way. Yeah, there we go. That looks homey. Oh, there goes the troll. I am just gonna keep a trucking. What do you know? Eggs do grow on trees. What? It's a rock wobbler. How could I resist? Just keep it trucking. There's home. Okay, I'm pretty sure we lost Big and Ugly. I should see if some of those Nord particles grew back or not. I try to spare you the details of my domestic item item management, but occasionally you gotta spend a little time and reorganize. I know I spend a lot of time at home, and that's for a very important reason, is I have unlimited storage. All right. All right. How's my hatchery doing? And the bad news, it turns out the hookers actually have a chance of going tamed. Oh, and one of the cool things is the fishery. Hey, buddy. Huh. That's a little bit of a problem. Hatchery doesn't quite seem to want to function. Well, let's see how the crops are doing before I pop in and deal with the odds and ends. Terrific. There we go. Those were ready. Doubtlessly, what's inside will be ready. Which is good too, because we're dry on potions. I blew through 50. I know we've got iron ore somewhere around here. There's iron ore nearish all of them, and usually at least a corundum. Or a corundum ore vein of some sort somewhere along. I'm going to meander just a minute, Trashkin, see if I can find what's going on with this biz. Well, go figure, Trashkin. There's an iron ore, but not a corundum. Apparently, that's not a thing. I was apparently quite spoiled starting with Lakeside Manor. Yeah, what can you do? Alright, let's see. Workbench. Should be somewhere along here. If memory serves. Nada. And everybody here's still dead. Okay. Well, somewhere along here is that iron vein. Damned if I can remember where, though. Well, Trashkin, I'm going to spare you the details while I take care of the items. Well, eggs on my face, Trashkin. I got a skeever infestation. From time to time, your basement's going to go weird on you, and sometimes that means scavers. That worked. Okay. Who am I to turn down free XP on that? Well, Trashkin, back to organizing. Well, Trashkin, I got a little sidetracked doing a run of iron ore into golden, and turns out the Nordic dagger is just straight up available these days. As well as the Nordic carved armor and such, which I hadn't gotten the memo that happened. I don't know if that's a Creation Club thing or not, but yeah, you can go with plain straight up steel. Unfortunately, it does need a quick steel, which are all quite spiffy looking, I might add. Lovely. Unfortunately, the armory is exclusively heavy, so you're still stuck with elven armor if you're a light type. Ooh, that battle axe is so slick. I haven't seen that in the wild. But I already have my elven daggers, so I'm probably sticking with those. I swear, I'm done fiddling at the house. I just want to improve the daggers, and I'll be on my way. Alright, see you in just a bit, Trashkin. Alright, Trashkin, we're loaded down with 30 pounds of potion. So unfortunately, I had exactly the same potency as the last time I made them. So yeah, it pays to invest in alchemy early, I do suppose. And instead, I took that point and stuffed it right into smithing. The next two are probably going into... Huh. The next two are, like it's not, going straight into smithing as well. I may have to make some off-screen iron trips. That's... appears to be a small tragedy. Nothing to tell us what. Just there. I think nobody will call me a coward if I avoid, the small concern of a Stormcloak camp on my way to lend my strength to the Imperial side. So, with our shiny new exquisite Elven Daggers, we're punching out about 30 damage with each swing. That should make our lives a little easier until I get around to more and better things. How's my favorite Laker? Oh, for the love of Glob. Did I mention I upgraded the bow? It didn't do as good as the rest. You're the last thing I need here. Guess I decided it was an inopportune time and got embarrassed. Alright, Leggett, what can I do for you?
The General and I have our disagreements, but he's the best hope for both the Empire. I am a loyal citizen of the Empire. But more importantly, I am a daughter of Skyrim, and wish to see her made. I've been a daughter of Skyrim all my life. I love this land, and her people. So do all the Nords that serve the Empire. Ulfric, too, once. He wasn't always a self-serving egomaniac. He fought in the Imperial army. But Ulfric and his Stormcloaks are deluding themselves. If there's any hope of the rebels are only inflaming the tension and weakening the... I consider this conversation over. Many of my countrymen... I need you to deliver some false orders to the Stormcloak. But first, we need to get our hands on some rebel orders to make the forgeries. The Nightgate and Candlehearth Inns are frequent stops for Stormcloak runners. See if you can't convince one of the innkeepers to help you. One way or another, but don't do anything rash if you go... Well, soldier, can you do this? Good. Make it happen, soldier.
Alright, let's consider. I heard someone banging.
Keep an eye out for trouble. It's only a matter of time.
Oh, lovely. Ah, and you got to supply of gold to boot?
What do you need?
Let's see, we got some iron ore. Yoink. Moonstone, Arcalium, refined malachite. Oh, that is the next step up. How could I resist?
time to get lost.
Not impressed!
Ah, hello there, traveler. Come to the Night Gate for food or lodging? I tend to keep my patrons' privacy. Yeah, sure it is. You don't fool me. I tend to keep my patrons' privacy. Yeah, sure it is. You don't fool me. I tend to keep my patrons' privacy. Now, that... He was here, but he left. If you leave now, you can probably catch him. Or you can just wait here. He'll be back soon enough.
Tree!
time to talk. Out of my way. We'll see about that. doesn't concern you, friend. Keep walking.
Oh, there I go, hitting the mute button again. Well, Trashkin, I suppose, in a way, you could call the run failed for me using a pick on iron ore. You could. Except, I'm not allowed to use weapons other than daggers to inflict damage. The pick is clearly a tool. I can't improve it like I can other weapons. Eh? Okay, by that logic, wooden swords are weapons that I also can't use because they are not daggers, but can be improved. Look, there's an argument to be made in either direction, but it's also a real handy trick in the event you get a failed node. Trashkin, I gotta level with you. I still haven't unbound that mute button of mine, and the thing of it is, I have a tap to mute mic now, so the hardwired hotkey for mute kinda doesn't make sense anymore. Second, I have a visual indicator because it's an RGB mic. So I should really, between sessions, take some time and unbind that key. That could be doing something vaguely useful. Like scene transitions or volume up, volume down stuff. Something. I wonder if I could set up the keys to incrementally up or down. Oh, pardon me. Up or down volume or gain on desktop audio. Because, you know, my mic audio's pretty well dialed in at this point. I don't really futz with it too terribly much. It's at a level that works. About 90% of the time. But I will have the occasional goof. Oh, we set up the Imperial camp right on top of one of these? That seems like a real bad plan, guys. I mean, it's a recognizable landmark and all, but... Sup?
Stay alert. Never know when those Stormcloak dogs may charge.
Pretty sure the answer is... not. That they will not be charging.
Keep an eye out for trouble.
Got it. Alright, now let's spare you the trade sequence. Alright, a little bit lighter, and away we go. Let's see what we managed to get done here.
Something very good.
I got the goods.
Let's see what you have here. Interesting. They know more of our... It would seem Fort Dunstad is in need of reinforcements. We'll make sure they won't. One moment while I correct some of these documents.
Hey!
Make sure those forged documents get to the Stormcloak commander in Dawnstar. It'll throw him off our trail, allowing us to maneuver more freely. Make sure those forged documents get to the Stormcloak commander in Dawnstar. It'll throw him off our trail, allowing us to maneuver more freely.
Oh, hey, more iron. Where's that Corundon? That looks Corundon-y. Yeah! Good God, I'm recognizing the difference between ores. Let me tell you, Trashkin, that doesn't usually happen for me. I just go, yep, that's an ore vein. I definitely wasn't after Corundon. What? There it was. Excuse me, Trashkin. I must be pushing myself a little hard today. I was like, yeah, we got time for one more session. I'm not sleepy at all. Ow. For heaven's sake, man. No, you can't. Not on your best day. Not when I'm carrying a giant pile of health pots, either. Dwarven. No wonder I was taking a beating. Iron dagger. Orcish bow. I tell you, these bandits seem to have slightly more class than usual. What? Just in case they got a lucky drop on the goat. Waste not, want not, Trashkin. And yoink, 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 and yoink. Got any salt in these? Hypothetical treaties. You know, I would have expected the barrel with that to have salt in it, being destruction school and all. Oh, hey, a chest. Well, nothing obvious there. Nothing obvious there. Let's see. I blew a cure disease. Oh! I blew a cure disease for nothing. Alright, I'll take a quick rest. Wake up feeling well rested. You know, keep those gains a-coming. Ah, there we go. Downstar. Perfect. I'm gonna avoid you this time. Alright. There's a worthwhile vein or two around here. Ah! Quicksilver. Always worth visiting. And why not? Gotta keep an eye out for Dragon's Tongue while I'm out and about. Seems like I can always beat a retreat home relatively quickly. There's not much in the way of vendors around here. Alright, we managed to avoid the troll. And work our way into Dawnstar, no problem. Wait, since we're in Dawnstar, we may as well help ourselves to some iron and quicksilver. Don't see anything special going on here. Well, while I take care of that, Trashkin. There we go.
You lost?
Oh no, I'm here to deliver news.
Talos guide you. Is that so? I don't recognize you. Why aren't you wearing your Stormcloak colors?
Ditched it. Easier to sneak past the enemy.
I suppose it would be. Good thinking. All right, let's take a look.
Ah, good. Looks like the reinforcements for the fort are on the way. And we have some information about enemy troop movements as well. Excellent. It's not easy running messages, what with Imperial scouts crawling all over the place. Well done.
Thank you.
Why don't you grab yourself a drink at the Wind Peak before heading back? I'll take my leave then.
You got it. Well, in the meantime, back to our daring and fearless Legate.
What is it?
Nothing. Now, around here, where our dear, dear friends the Khajiit stop to trade, there's an invisible chest, one set into the rocks of the pines, that if you know where to look, you can access. And gives you access to their stuff. If ever, Trashkin, you find yourself hard up for soul gems or crafting material, Dawnstar is one of the places you can access it. Let's see if I can remember. I usually insist on avoiding it unless I'm having a particularly bad time getting hold of some odds or ends or blew through all my lockpicks. Well, it's not going click for me. I'll probably demonstrate it before the game's over. I mean, we do have to head back to Dawnstar. There's some unfinished side quests there. Oh, there's the dead goat. Guess we walked right past the troll. I should probably make sure we're not being trailed. After all, that Stormcloak commander may or may not have 2 additional brain cells to rub together. Yep. We've been here before. Yo! Rikia, I got what you need.
Good job. I knew I gave the mission to the right person. Your objective is Fort Dun. Meet the soldiers preparing for the attack. Then join them in wiping out the... Well, soldier, are you up to the task? I knew I could count on you, soldier.
Do it! Oh, right. I'm gonna want to empty my pockets again.
Here's what I can spare.
Well, let's see. Let's see. I know I got an orcish bow to sell as well. Ah, there we go. Right. No, exploding, dwarven, shock. Well, let's sell those off while we're at it. They're heavy. No, seriously, processing goods is a great way to reduce the weight you need to carry, unless you're like me and you need to keep the ore in ore form for iron at the very least, or corundum. Oh, let's go to work. Now, the downside of dealing with fortifications, as a sneak thief is, they're fortifications. They can see you coming from a long ways off. The good news is, you're very likely not to be the most important in the person there.
So you better come with us right now. I don't know who you think I am, and I don't care. Leave me alone. I don't have time for this foolishness. Now,
Something strange happens to Khajiit when they arrive in Skyrim.
Here to wish me luck, Snow Foxo? I gotta say, the Imperials seem to have plenty of gold flown around their camps. What, for an armorer to have 1,000 plus on hand? Oh, don't mind if I do. You know, I thought the biggest challenge of this was going to be getting leather from predators instead of running down elk and such.
Now ain't this a surprise?
Whoa. Oh boy. That is in fact problems. No, I'll just be over here. Should meander back at snail's pace. It's anybody's guess what the corpses got off to. Giant clubbings do some very funny things with the Skyrim's physics engine. Let's take a look. Unfortunately, they could be anywhere from here to Whiterun. Yeah, it's unfortunately not worth trying to retrieve that corpse. And no antlers. That's plenty of charged skeever up there. Oh, Mev, Jesus. Good enough a prize for me. Oh, no wonder I feel so snappy on turns. I had the sensitivity of the old mouse turned up. Downside of on-the-fly adjustment, sooner or later, you're gonna press that key when you don't mean to. Whoops! Ah, there's the boys.
This is what you want, huh? Walk to the ground with your
Them trying to loot the living again.
Walk to the ground with your blood.
Already have. Just not all of it.
I cannot best.
No, no, you cannot. So sorry, too. Get it down. Another pile of potions. Yeah. Yeah. Be nice if I could loot half of these. Anything good over here? Ah, no luck. Yeah, they tend to be speed unloading these. Guess they really don't want to risk the entity slowdown.
I cannot best you.
Can't believe it.
Free arrows is free arrows after all. Well, I will happily take those arrows. But everybody I murdered just vanishes immediately. Or damn near. That's rough. Nobody in here? Nobody in here, huh? I'll be taking a copy of that. And that. And that. And volume 1 too, why not? You get a thing. Oh, I like the books in game, and I like the weird bits of lore. I just like reading them in my own time. 12 gold for our trouble. Well, I think that's everything worth reading here. There's a charcoal scattered all over this table. Weird. More arrows for me? Let's see what we got here. Ah, as all good prisons do, it has a hayloft. That paints an unpleasant picture. Rough spun gear. Hey, why not? Aha. Almost like I knew what I was doing. That's grim. And that is plenty of Alto wine. Bucks. Okay, I'm just gonna say they appear to have been going full monster mode here. Just ugh. Yeah. Guess I'll take the skeever tail. Alright, let's see what we got topside. Every now and again they like to put something up here. Resist cold. Ah, that does my heart good. Well, As per usual, we're taking everything not nailed down. Is that... Yeah, that... Looks like some Dwemer biz. I wonder if this used to be a Dwemer fort. That would make a damn lick of sense to me, though. Mostly, I am very grateful that they didn't make me fight through 3 different sections. Alright. Fort Dunstead Pauper. Oh. I'll drop the wooden plate later. I will... take all the sundry food. Yep. That is a weird way to try to hide the fact you're eating that, but who am I to judge? Rock wobbler egg, baked potato, and salmon. Ah, scroll courage. That probably would have come in handy. Awful lot of oil running around here. Looks like they're a little light on supplies. A copy of Immortal Blood. Must be popular. Yoink. Seemed really concerned with having spare changes of clothes about. That seems funky as all get out. Yeah, they had them jammed in. Unit tactics. Beggar prints. Oh, fine clothes. Those will sell eventually. As will the thief backpack. Ah, hello. Yeah, why not? Sure shot. Go figure. Odd to have 2 books in the same room, but okay. 2 of the same book in the same room. Let me guess, resist cult? Oh, no, this is just where she lets out. Okay. Did I get your arrows? No, I didn't, and it's a good thing I checked. Ah, the 11th was a gift from the Empire. Huh. Well. There we go. The Stumbling Saber Cat. Sounds like a lovely bar. And an empty one. Well, let's make sure nobody's around before I go looting everything. Perfect. Light armor. No, I was surprised and amazed to notice that advanced armors, I think, that somewhere in the bunch of stuff I looked into and added, there was. Point in fact, Trashkin. Eh? Light orcish armor. My brain skipped a couple of steps. That's some skooma? That's some skooma. Well, I can tell you why the saber cat was a stump. Mine now. Ah, the strong box is always empty when I show up. Ah, okay. Okay. That's a good one. There we go. One circlet for our collection. That is some excellent theming there. Shame it wasn't done twice, but in that way, it doesn't wear out its welcome ever. It's just the one time. Alright, well, we've been everywhere and done everything and taken everything worth taking, I think. Are you free or are you... Free horse. Alright, so we gotta report to General Tullius. So consulting the good old map, I do believe... What the hell am I riding towards here? Brain. Quests. Ah, west. There we go. Skyrim's horses are stout, heavy boy. Heavy boy, heavy guile, heavy emperors. They are a stout and reliable horse. Pardon me. Oh, incidentally, if you do horseback archery, be careful. You might accidentally zip him in the neck, so choose sidelong to your target if you go that route. Oh yeah, no, we're not sticking around for that. Forget it, troll. You have a nice life. First I thought it was a giant coming after us. We could happen by. We could. We're not going to. Well, I gotta say, travel by horse is a pleasant experience. For all my griping about it, return paths to dungeons occasionally spinning out way away from the entrance where you left your horse. Oh, it's a favorite wanderer. Okay. Is the skull trying to earn some coin? Alright, we're just south of home. All we gotta do is pick our way across. Well, Trashkin, we're gonna run a little over time this week, and I am just dandy with that. We've started pushing back against the Stormcloaks. Should just be a matter of time until we retake the Pale. We're 2 levels away from hitting level 30. I'm hoping to gather some more iron, maybe off camera. Because reruns of dungeons are quite dull. Ah, you can see Solitude from here. Whoa! Fortunately, skeletons are lousy sogged. You just hang in there, old boy. Hey, pup. How's it going, Falamar? You know, the scenic route's not bad. I gotta say, I should probably take this route more often. Gorgeous. Is that a salmon run over there? I'll have to remember that for later. Yeah, right about there. Fortunately, the nearest line marks the redoubt. Are we in the bridge here? Ah, Dragon Bridge. Just south of Dragon Bridge. What a gorgeous day. Good luck to you, Vigilance. Incidentally, you might want to think about buying some timber. Ooh, I should remember to buy some timber before I head out of here. Incidentally, I would like to meet just like a handful of necromancers that aren't hostile. Besides Rex. No, lower path. There we go. Can't tell you how many times I've steered left away from Solitude. Yeah! Ooh, and the Khajiit are in town. Terrific. I'll just leave my boy here.
Hey, I know who you are. Hey, Sithis.
Rail... Sithis. Night Mother's blessing upon you. Which, given how the Night Mother's behavior is incredibly inconsistent between games, and during games, and sometimes in the same quest line,
Safe, I hope.
may not be a blessing you want.
Everything's all right.
General Tullius, it's done.
Taking the Pale gives us another port in Dawnstar and puts us within striking distance of Windhelm. That should make Ulfric a bit more cautious, huh? Battles are won by trained and disciplined men. Wars are won by talented and exceptional individuals. I'm raising you to prefect. Take this blade as a gift and symbol of your new rank.
Could I get a dagger? Take this blade, Handshield. Tullius! Who is in charge of this loot table? New orders?
Make your way to our camp in the Rift. We have a few surprises for the Stormcloaks lined up.
Got it.
For the Emperor.
Indeed.
Heard about you and your honeyed words.
Well, I mean, relax. Not gonna drip any honey into your ear if you don't want it there. Is that a thief song? Oh, I'm not supposed to know about those yet. Don't worry, it's fun times. Well, while I'm here, I may as well offload some goods. See you in just a minute. Well, Trashkin, it's been a long trip. We've gotten a little bit of progress in the Civil War done. We're a little bit closer to returning to the Dark Assassin storyline. We're a whopping 9 points away from arcane blacksmithing and a skill point. I think that's what the next level's gonna be dedicated to. Let's see. Wouldn't you know it? We're also 9 points away in pickpocketing from being able to hit extra pockets. Lifting gold is always terrific. But extra pockets is what I'm after. Misdirection and perfect touch open up a whole world of possibilities. Keymaster is also fun because you can lift keys, but keys are actually pretty easy to lift already. And of course, poison opens up a world of possibilities for you alchemically inclined assassins. Oh, we're only 5 points in speech away from merchant. Or persuasion, if you'd care to. I recommend merchant. As being able to sell anything to anyone is fantastic and means every last single merchant in Skyrim will take whatever you have that isn't stolen. And after that, there's fence. Which means you can sell whatever to whomever you have invested in. And at Master Trainer, just everybody gets a slight boost of 1,000 gold, period, flat out. Invested in or not. So you can, you know, make some money real fast. I can't believe, given all the potions I've made, I'm still only at level 25 in alchemy. I suppose that falls under the mage tree after all. Or I have committed the horrible mistake of not resting before doing that. Probably both. Let's see here. We're at skill 60. We can take Windwalker, which is terrific. What was the other? Oh, right. We've got two sides of it, and that's the fastest way there. At 70, you gain an additional for a match set, which isn't bad, but depending on your build, sometimes it's going to be a wasted skill point because you need the Shrouded Gloves for that extra sneak attack damage. And good glove, we've nearly maxed out sneak already. I really should get around to taking silence. We'll make that priority for level 30. We've still invested absolutely nothing in archery because our archery is a struggle busting along. That's another one of those. Does it get affected by rogue? And I'm like, yes, it does. That's why I assumed alchemy also gets affected by rogue. I'm pretty sure it's in the to-do list for that. Because poisons. But I'm getting rambly again. And we're about 15 minutes over time for the long end of things. So, ladies, gentlemen, esteemed non-binaries, I'd like to thank you all for coming out. I'd like to thank you all for watching this derptastic endeavor of trying to atone for my crimes against gaming previous with a challenge run as demanded by the Trashkin Elite.
Trouble?
I gotta say, I've really been enjoying this week. We have unseasonably warm weather for where I am in the world, with a green winter that I have not experienced the likes of since I was in short pants in Upper Michigan. It's lovely. The only downside is I am deeply tempted to wander out there and resume carving down logs to firewood for my own fire from standing dead trees that I cut some years ago when they blew over in the wind. And a few I dropped because I knew they weren't long for this world to begin with. Perhaps I should see to a fire this weekend. Have a little sit and roast a few sausages over an open flame. But I'm meandering again. So, if you'd like to join the Trashkin Elite around the trash fire when it's lit on the regular, the best way to do that is to hit the subscribe button in the bottom left there. If you'd like to get a hold of me, the best and fastest way to do it are over on Blue Sky or in the comment section, which I try to check at least daily on both of those. Well, no spinny camera. I've been your humble host, Rasper Trashbear, and until next time on Trash Tier Gaming. Thanks for coming out, thanks for watching. Don't forget to count your spoons. Hydrate, medicate, and take care of yourselves as best you can. Remember to tell the people you love you give a good damn.
Attack Kynes Grove. Why?
Shh,
Why
don't
there?
worry about it. It's fine.
No place safe?
It's fine. The dragon's dead. It's taken care of. Relax. Play some games. Good night. And I'll see you all in the next one.